We're taking my Porsche to see what it sells for.
Gotta be quiet because there's an auction happening.
Jenson Inteceptor. So it's got a Dodge Viper manual transmission, 510 horsepower.
What a waste of money. Honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so welcome back everyone. Reason why is why, Forrest?
Well, we're taking my Porsche to see what it sells for. I decided I was going to sell it. I thought, if it sells for the money that I want for it, so I thought an auction is handled with a company called Speed Brokers, and they're going to take care of everything for me. We're going to see what it gets to. There's some other Porsches here, but they're not actually race cars, so it could go either way.
And some other cool cars. We've got things like a 3-door Sierra we're going to follow. We've got an NSX. We've got, what did you pick?
A Jenson Inteceptor with a Dodge Viper engine and gearbox, so that's going to be interesting.
Viperceptor?
Something like that.
Viperceptor.
Yeah.
But yes, we are at Royal Ascot. We didn't bring a hat. Should have bought a hat.
Wish
really.
I'd have done, yeah, because it's freezing.
But not only if the Porsche goes and you make money, we're going to tell them what you bought it for at the end.
Yeah, that will be interesting.
If it doesn't sell, then we won't tell you what.
Then I'll be taking it home and enjoying it and going around tracks in the summer.
What will happen if it doesn't sell?
I'll just drive it around and be cool.
Yeah, but you're going to drive it home for me?
I don't know. I haven't considered that yet. We'll find out. He's going to sell for loads of money,
loads
obviously.
Of money. We're going to go 100 grand.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
If it's 100 grand, what are you buying?
Well, I sat in a GTR the other night and I drove one. Well, actually, I drove one, didn't I, Nick? Yeah, so I was going to buy a GTR, and having driven one, a little bit disappointed, in fact. So I don't know what I'm going to get if it doesn't sell or if it sells. So, yeah, jury's out on that.
Jury's out. Well, let's go and have a look around the auction, see what's here, and have a talk about some of the cool stuff that's here, actually.
Ooh, let's do that.
I doubled the ears.
Double the ears. It's a bit different for us. We haven't done this sort of stuff before, but I wanted to sell the Porsche just to see what I would get for it, really. I'm only willing to sell it if it's going to reach the money that I want for it. So I've set a reserve at about 50 grand. Now, it's different because it's a competition car. There's, I think, 3 other 911s here, is there? So there's a Targa that's a barn find. There are 2 other more motorsport-inspired 911s, older ones, but no actual race cars, ex-competition cars like this. So it's a real niche type of car to sell. Amongst everything else here, there are 1 or 2 oddball cars, but a lot of them are classic cars, so they're not actually like competition inspired. So it could go either way. For someone who wants a 911, it's probably pretty useless, but for someone who wants a competition car that's going to enter some historic race series, it's ideal. And you're not going to be able to build that car for what I'm asking for it. So it could go either way. We're going to see what's going to happen. I reckon if it meets the reserve, I'll be happy. And like I said, I set it at 50 grand. So I haven't actually advertised it privately too much, but I used a chap called Paul at Speed Brokers. Chiro from Petrol Hedonism put me onto him, and he's handled the whole thing for me. So if you want to auction a car, get in touch with Speed Brokers because they deal with all of it for you, basically. I've had no involvement. It's been really, really easy going. It turned up, it's clean, it's done. So we're going to see what's going to happen. I'm excited and apprehensive and nervous at the same time. I've got the boys here for support, if you want to call it that. But it's lot 160, so I think they said about 10:30, did they? Something like that, 11 o'clock. So we've got about an hour yet of anticipation and sweat. So we're going to see what's going to happen.
This guy's timekeeper's not great, so...
That's what I'm known for.
Right, so the car that I'm actually following is going to be a Sierra Cosworths, because usually I do it at Big Lee Stevens, so I've got a little bit of an idea. This one, it's estimated between 55,000 and 60,000. I don't think it's going to get that because the last auction we went to, I think they were going for about 40, 45, even a super rare one went for about 60. So I reckon mid-40s, maybe 50. That's where I see this one. What do you reckon, Nick?
Yes, modified as well, isn't it?
It's modified, it's got a roll cage in it. Unless it's got some historic meaning behind it, I don't think it's worth that money. I think we'll see it finish in the 40s.
Right, so here at the Ascot auction. My car of interest today is this. It's a Jenson Inteceptor, but it's a full-on custom deal. So it's got a Dodge Viper manual transmission, 510 horsepower. The whole thing's customised. Some would say tastefully, some not. I think they're estimating it's going to be between 80 and 100 grand. It's a £200,000 build. So even if you get it for 80 grand, you're still getting a lot of car. It's nearly £250,000 worth of car, but it's very far from a standard one. But if you like that sort of thing and you like custom stuff like we at Motor ADDICTS do, it might be just the right thing. So 200 grand is what it's had spent on it. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Looking forward to seeing it. See if it goes over 80 grand. I reckon personally, if it was me, it depends on the person. I reckon it's 100 grand's worth of car, to be honest. If it's 200 grand to build, it's got to be 100 grand's worth of car. I reckon 100 grand. That is, there's a lot of it in there.
Okay, so you've seen Stu, you've seen Owen's choices. This is mine. I love a JDM icon. Honda NSX, 3-litre V6. Looks pristine, doesn't it, Stu? Looks a lovely car. It's estimated 35 to 40. Is that right?
No idea.
Oh, I'm sure that's what it said. Estimated 35 to 40. I think that's a bit of a bargain, actually. I don't know what the mileage is, but it looks clean as hell. So I'm going to say it's going to go over. Just be 42. 42 grand, Stu. Hammer down 42 grand. I love it, and I think for 42 grand, it's a lot of car. You don't see a lot of them, do you? When's the last time you saw one of these? Well, there's two here today, I know that. But they are rare cars. I don't see them a lot anyway, so I love them. Ayrton Senna, the F1 driver, helped develop it. What more do you want? So 42 grand, let's see what it does. I've got to be quiet because there's an auction happening. This is a 4,000 mile Tommy Mac. It's had, what did he say, 8 grand spent on it recently. It's currently at 24, 25 grand. What do you reckon it will sell for, Stu? Oh, it's got 60 grand. No, more. I reckon 60. It's happening right now. Look, there's people there, look. If they get this for under 40 grand, that is an absolute steal. And I'm in the wrong business. I need to be having 40 grand here. Oh, it's tense, isn't it? It's just like bargain hunt, but with fun stuff. 29 grand. That's cheap. Do you think that's cheap?
32,000. It's fishy,
yeah, but they're rare. Tommy Macs are the one as well. I've got to talk quietly, sorry. I've already said it had low mileage. 113,000 on the clock.
33,000 seated. 33,000 seated. 33,000 pounds. Final warning. 33,000. One last chance. 33,000.
Sorry, Charlotte, we're selling the house.
33 grand.
I don't think that meant reserved, did it? Can't believe that. This just sold for 34 grand. Or it might be 34 grand, that's what I said, yeah, 34 grand. But I thought the mileage was 4,000 miles. It was actually 113,000 kilometres, which we estimate to be 8,000 miles-ish. But it's a lovely clean example of one. And I think 30 odd grand, so I think that's quite cheap.
I don't know what, yeah, I think it is.
Stu made a good point. If it was red, it would be.
Oh, okay. So I don't know enough about
red Tommy Mac is the one, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's the poster car. But it's a lovely car to sell for that. So yeah. What's his plans for it? Is he just?
We came down for it.
Really? You travelled down to buy this? Oh, nice.
That's his, yeah.
Was that roughly where he wanted to have it? Or?
We said 35 max.
35 max. Oh, okay. So yeah, nice bit of money in the kitty. That pays for the trip, doesn't it? Oh, this is you just bought this.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Congratulations. That's a good price as well.
It is a good price. Yeah.
Jenson Viper Scepter.
So this was 80 to 100?
80 to 100 grand. Oh, it's up at the bid's at 65 already.
It's going.
70.
But this has had 200 grand spent on it, remember?
Yeah, and as you saw, we got some cutaways of it. It's quite a piece of kit.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, very good.
It's going up. It's at 70 already.
I reckon that's going to hit 100. I don't know what the reserve was for. I guess 80 grand?
Who knows? I mean,
Yeah.
It's 82 to 100 grand, I think.
It's already at 70 grand. The thing is, there is actually a stock one.
Yes, there is a standard
over
one.
there? Over there?
Yeah, it's next to the Porsche.
And that sold earlier for, I can tell you what that sold for 21 grand.
That was 21.
So the stock one sold for 21. 70 grand.
70 grand.
That's cheap, actually. I thought it was going to start
Well,
flying.
he's had 200 grand spent on it. And it's going to be a weapon to drive as well.
Well, the thing is, if it's 200 grand spent on it, 21 grand to buy, they've got there's a bargain there. 70 grand.
I reckon so.
70 grand. Well, it didn't sell, I don't think. It didn't hit reserve.
Depends if they want to have a chat about it, but 70 grand.
Could there be a subtle handshake afterwards, do you reckon?
There might be.
Chat with him to swap it.
Do a swap.
I'd
a
rather have my
Viperceptor.
Porsche.
Yeah, but when on Sunday morning it's raining, and then it starts to brighten up, and you go, I'm going to take the Viperceptor out.
That's a mouthful,
What a
isn't it?
sentence.
Yeah.
So the NSX, the silver NSX that you would have seen earlier in this video is about to come up. I don't know what's selling behind us, something boring and old and probably smells.
Got walnut dash.
Speaking of which,
Talking of walnuts.
that racetrack's small, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not very big. I thought horse racing was a bit bigger than that, but you know.
It wouldn't take long to get round, would it?
And it's concrete as well. They'd be all over the shop, wouldn't they? Here we go.
Oof,
the NSX. Here we go.
So it has got some miles on it. It's got like nearly 100,000 miles on it.
Yeah. Beautiful car though. Such a pretty car.
I estimated 42.
Yep.
And I'm gonna sold an automatic.
And that was full.
£5,000.
Yeah.
Category D, £5,000. And I said it's a 3 litre. Sorry, it's a 3.2, isn't it? Not a 3 litre.
I don't actually know enough
I think
about
it's a 3.2.
Yeah.
Oh,
34.
blimey. Well, I said 42 to start with. Maybe I was right. How's that jumped up £4,000?
It's coming up quick.
It's
Sorry, did they say it was a category car?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, it's got the original spanners. Oh, spanner tax.
38,000, I'm selling with the Honda NSX.
Going. Oh.
It'll break 40. It's got, won't it?
It's a nice interior, that as well. 105,000 miles. That was the mileage on it.
Category. The thing is with category cars, you don't know what you're getting really, do you?
Oh, hey!
Hey, it's
Yeah,
cracked the
it's good
40
up
mark for a category car as well.
But like I said, they're quite rare. So
40 grand. There we go.
So I had £2,000
yeah,
off.
Yeah, for a category car as well. Manual.
How do you think that bears for your car?
Right, so it's coming up next. The auctions, because you don't know much, the auction so far has not been making big money. The Jap stuff's been doing all right, but the British stuff, no. Haven't seen any Porsches really go through apart from a Carrera S that got 40 grand, so yeah. But it's coming up now. Once that hammer, no, still going. As if you want, oh, here it is. The Porsche's up. You nervous now?
I'm not nervous. No. I'm interested more than anything. Because I'm a bit nervous. I don't really,
you said you weren't nervous.
I am a bit, but it's just I'm keen to see all the time. I'm talking to the camera. I'm not looking at what's happening and where the bids are.
Did you have a drink last night?
Why?
You fucking stink.
I wouldn't say that to you.
You would.
Why is he so mean to me all the time?
Why is it going to open up at?
I don't know. This is going to be the bit. So it's opening up at a 5.
Starting at 30.
30,000 I have, 31,000 in South Yorkshire, 31,000 I have, South Yorkshire.
It's interesting to see how many people are bidding online. They're talking about places in Yorkshire and abroad. I think it was Sweden earlier.
31,000 is the bid.
It's 31 grand at the minute.
31,000 then if you order, and 31,000 then, it is online, make no mistake, the £31,000 once. 31,000 twice, third and final time, and you're all sure at 32,000.
Thing is,
all big now.
if it doesn't go, I get to take a Porsche. I'm still happy about it.
Online, if you're coming back in. South Yorkshire, where have you gone? That's a whole bid at 32,000. Are you bidding again? Do it quick if you will. 32,000 is the bid there in the hall once.
Oh.
32,000 twice, third and final time at 32. Got provision in the hall, 32,000.
It's not provisional at all.
No, so that means that.
That means it's coming home.
Yeah. So that otherwise they're going to have a discussion and see if he wants to. I want to take 32 for it, and then if I don't, then take it home.
You don't take it. You take it home.
Yeah.
Not for that money. That was an anti-climax, yeah.
But we didn't know what was going to happen.
Okay, London 161.
It's a weird car, isn't it? To the right person, it's 60 grand. To the wrong person, it's twos on a fag and a conker.
It's so niche that you've got to want that particular car, haven't you?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there you go. We're going home in a Porsche. So the Sierra Cosworths coming up. So Big Lee Stevens, 55 to 60 grand. Ain't going to happen.
No, because it's modified, isn't it? As well.
It's got a side exit exhaust.
So you burn your legs when you get
A
out.
very flimsy, skinny roll cage. Crap seats. I reckon it's 40 grand.
It's the standard seats.
It's not the standard seats.
The Regaros.
No, it's not standard seats.
Is it not?
No.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
No, here you go.
Here we go, it's coming up now.
40 grand, I reckon.
What's the estimate on it?
55 or 60. So it's only a 3-door, it's not a 500.
It's not a 500, is it? No.
What a waste of money. Honestly, the stuff that it's done to it, the side exit exhaust,
Yeah, but what has happened there is it's been individualised, isn't it?
No, don't be quiet about it. Tell the people how bad it is.
What did you say? It's already more than his.
No, hang on, it's 40 grand.
The room has gone quiet, everyone. The room's gone quiet.
Oh, if it gets 60, I'm going to be raging.
Well, that's twice what his was.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Don't get him started.
It's £42,000 now. In the room here, it's asking for
Hang on.
44.
Oh. I was almost.
All right, what's it going to sell for then?
It's not going to go in the hip.
It won't meet
55,
reserve.
60.
It won't meet reserve.
£44,000.
Won't go 50. That's 46.
It's very strange being this side of the camera and seeing him holding it.
And have you noticed how quiet it's gone now? Sierra's
now Sierra's gone up. Yeah. Everyone's like
quite
that.
I'm holding the camera.
Well, there's a bit of that as well. Yeah.
It's not a 60 grand car with a side exit exhaust. Not happening.
This guy, he's not happy at all. Is he?
46, he's not almost 500.
No.
It's not an IS 500. It's got a side exit exhaust and it's got a roll cage which is probably what 2 mil thick. 2
mil thick.
2 inch thick.
McDonald's straw.
You crash it, you're dying.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
It was realistically it's about that big when it
Oh,
okay.
it's gone up. 1 grand. 47.
It's struggling though, isn't it? And that's really interesting today. We've seen a lot of cars that we thought, oh, that's either gonna fly.
Yep.
And it's not done. Yeah, one in particular. And it's really not done very well. That I'm looking at a Tommy Mac over there, and that sold for 27, didn't it? Is it 27?
It's 49.
That's over its reserve now.
It's over its
Oh, so that's actually.
but it's not a 60 grand 3-door.
We talk about this all the time as well. We talk about the value of the car to money. Is that 49 grand worth of car? 50 grand worth of car. Thank you online.
Well, it ain't Lee Stevens, telling you that.
Yeah.
If you put the exhaust out the right place of it, it's a good car.
But the thing is that wouldn't be that hard to do, would it? 80 grand though. Who spends 80 grand on it?
Underneath looks clean, to be fair. It's the first picture I've seen of it underneath, so yeah, it's quite nice. That's what it used to look like.
51 grand.
Do watch out. It's going. It's at £51,000. This is your last chance to bid. £51,000, and I'm selling 52.
52. Thank you. Thank you. 52.
It may get to 55, I don't know.
It will not
but
get to 55.
it will not be the 60 grand that you want.
It's dragging its heels, isn't it? Like
They
most
all
of the
do.
stuff today.
It's like when you race a Cosworth, it always drags its heels, doesn't it?
I really don't want to miss out just because it didn't.
Go on, please. Do, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Could you, sir? Go 56, sir.
56, sir.
56, sir. Do suit you, sir.
54 is the bid at the moment. It's 54.
Well, it may get to 55 then.
But still, if someone spent 80 grand on it, that's still a massive loss, isn't it?
54,000. I'm selling at 54.
Just get rid of it.
£1,000, going online. 56 in time.
56 in time.
56, thank you.
There you go.
Painful. What did Big Lee sell
It
for? The
may-
barn one?
£56,000. We have the bids. The bidding war is on.
60 or
To a snake
70,000?
there. You're boiling over.
Yeah, it was 60 or 70,000 for an original one.
60 or 70,000.
70,000.
You can't remember which number was.
But it needs to be.
Go back and look at the video. It's quite a good video.
It's £56,000. I will be selling at 56,000.
Well,
so watch out
sell.
online.
I was wrong. I thought it was going to be 40 grand.
Chop, chop.
Because I saw a really nice one go through at the British, whatever.
Sold.
Right. It didn't hit 60, but it's 16 grand more than I would have paid. Well, I wouldn't pay 40 grand for one, to be fair.
You ain't got 40 grand.
Yeah, but I said if I had 40 grand,
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't buy one.
No, I'd buy that NSX.
No, I wouldn't. I'd buy his Porsche. I'd give him his 45 grand. Or 35, I'd go with a deal.
Should we just go round and see if we do a collection for you?
Yeah.
Pound, and you've all got a share in this
share in this
car.
Porsche.
Right, well, there we
Well,
go.
there you go. The Sierra Cosworths sold
For more money
under.
than I thought.
Well under though.
No, 4 grand under, but way too much, I think.
You've been
And
deciding.
Lee Stevens was worried that all the market was falling out of the Cossies and stuff. They ain't. They're still going.
80 grand on it.
Yeah, he spent 80 grand. That was his choice. Doesn't mean that's what it's
The
worth.
wrong choice.
It's like him and his MR2. He could have spent 30 grand on it. It's still only a 10 grand car. There you go. We move on. Right. So obviously the Porsche didn't sell, but look.
No, hi, I'm back.
Look at this, Nick. Come here. Still available. You know what? It ain't. It's coming home. They had their chance.
Yeah, you had your chance.
Their
It's not
chance.
available. I would have sold it. I would only sell it if it was going to go for the money that makes it worth it to me.
Yeah.
Because I do still love the car, so I don't have to sell it. So that's it. It's coming home, and I'm going to spend some money on it, enjoy it a little bit.
And we were going to tell you the value that Senior Forest paid for this car, but we're not now because it hasn't sold.
No.
If it sells, then we'll tell you how much.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
paid.
So if someone out there,
No one wants it for that.
if someone out there, one of our viewers, has got a Mark IV Supra, a tuned one, and you want to do a bit of a deal, that's about the only thing I'd go for. Because I drove a GTR, didn't like it.
Or a Viperceptor.
No. Otherwise, it's staying. I'm going to do. I'm going to do loads of donuts and drive like a right knob in it.
What, this?
Yeah, or in Mexico because it's fun driving it like that.
Why is everyone... I hate that saying Mexico. I'm going to Mexico. Fuck
You've
off.
never been.
You ain't. You're on the M25, you twat.
I wouldn't. This wouldn't get to the M25. It probably would. Well, at this rate, I might have to drive it home, so I won't curse it too much. But yeah, there you go. A little bit different for us. We haven't done this sort of stuff before. I've never been to a car auction before. Well, he has, but not for. Yeah, we haven't done one. This. What?
Did you enjoy any of it? Being your first one?
It was alright. Yeah.
Would you put another one through?
No. I wouldn't do it again.
Yes.
But it's been fun. We're going to get home now. I'm going to get this delivered back to my place, and
That's it.
that's about it, isn't it?
Like, share, subscribe
Hit the bell.
where you can.
Yes.
And we'll see you in the next one.
See you on the flip.
Fucking flip. See you on the flip.
See you on the
what
flip.
do you call that?